Beautiful day. Yeah. Today is Thursday, May Trev. Welcome. Today is 19th of April today, and welcome to my new vlog. And now today it's warm. It get a bit cloudy, but you know, you just don't know when it's going to rain or not. We might get a few drops, they say. So so we happen to see what happens anyway. So anyway, I've got to go into town. I've got to go and see my brother, and yeah, it's about a few things. So I'll catch you a bit. Oh, look at that! Not a cloud in sight. May Trev. Today is 17th of April. Tuesday, Mad Tuesday. It's a sunny Tuesday too. And what a beautiful morning we've got here. Beautiful sunshine and not a cloud in sight. So after a few days of rain and cold weather and wind, we've had enough of that now. Now it's back to sunshine. Anyway, I've got to go into town and do my errands. And so on a day like this, I'm wearing shorts again. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, the last few days, I've been wearing trousers and jeans. Do you wear your jeans? Anyway, here we go. Catch you a bit. Okay, now I just I'm actually waiting for my dad in Aldi car park, and I'm hoping he hasn't walked home this time. So he's gone into the Penson Hotel. He goes there a lot every day, just have a cup of tea and a biscuit. And I usually go into town and just chill out at a coffee shop. So yeah, so now I'm just sitting back and waiting for my dad again. Yeah. So how's your week so far? Yeah. Mine's going okay. I've got a busy week. I've got appointments. I've got an appointment tomorrow to the chiropractor to get my bones knocked in. That's tomorrow, and I've got a couple of appointments from one from your brother and my dad Thursday, and then I've got appointments also on Friday, so busy week. Yeah. So it's a beautiful sunny day today. It really is. It's glorious, and it's warm. Can't believe it. We've had the last 4 days of cold weather and rain, but now it's just turning hot again. Yeah. I think I agree with you, Frank, that we could be in for some warmer days on this weekend. Hot, yeah. So we've had enough rain and more sunshine. So hopefully when I get the time, get a chance, I'll do some more bike riding. It's hard to get away sometimes from my dad because I'm caring for my dad, and it's hard to do things for myself what I want to do. And I just want to break away from him. I want to go for a holiday. Yeah, holiday. No holidays for me for quite some time at the moment. I haven't had a decent holiday, a road trip, which I did which was last year in May, back in early May. That's when I went to Echuca and up to Hay, I think it was, in West Wyalong and Gundagai. That was my last road trip. That was last year, back in early May. Yeah, so at the moment I can't do any road trips. Only day trips, it's fine from time to time on the weekend. So I want to do a bit of bike riding. And as well, I love to get back into flying as well. I haven't been flying for a while, and it's just the finances are really it's sort of keeping me away from it. Yes, it's quite expensive when you go do more flying. So I've done 4 hours of flying so far, so I'd like to build up some more hours. And at the moment I'm studying flight at the moment, so at least I'll get some knowledge. So yeah. Hey Trev, today is Wednesday, 18th of April, and welcome to my new vlog today. And it's a beautiful sun shining out, and I hope you like that drive. I hope you like that little tour in my car. Yeah, actually I put my camera on my dashboard actually, so it's just sitting there, and so I don't touch it. I don't touch the camera, so because my two hands are on the wheel. So I've got to find a way of trying to stabilize it on my dashboard, because I've got carpet on my dashboard. See, yeah, I just love the carpet on there, because, you know, it muffles out sound, sort of thing. You know, it keeps it nice and quiet inside, and but it's got Velcro underneath of it. Yeah, well, it's a bit dark at the moment. I suppose I could use Velcro. Yeah, thank you, Frank, for that idea, putting a Velcro. I don't know how it's going to stick onto this carpet, but I soon will try and give it a go anyway. Yeah, so then I'll be able to do some vlogs driving. Anyway, I got to go into town. I'm just going to go and chill out at a coffee shop, going to Shelley's Bakery. And then I've got to go to the chiropractor. Yeah. Now, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to show you something. Educate young people today. Because, now, okay, all you young people, you play your music either from the internet, your iPhone, mobile phone, or wherever it is. That's the new trend today, isn't it? The new style of playing music. So, I remember many, many years ago, back in the early days, records were made out of cylinders. They were out of cylinders. I did have a cylinder somewhere at home here, but I can't find it, but I'll have to look for it. So, all music started out with a disc, and it's got holes in it, and used to play music. You'll find them on pianos, a pianola that just plays itself, because it, you know. And so the cylinders came out with the old music. I think they came back in the early 1900s. And the next came along as the old 78 records, 78 speed. They're very fast. And they made their records A and B. So this one is it's actually the organ, dance band, and me. The organ, the dance band, and me. You remember them? I guess all you older people might remember that one. Let the Rest of the World Go By. That's the name of the song. And the other one's called My Dreams Are Getting Better All the Time. It's a foxtrot. So these came out for dancing. Because people like to dance to it, like for a foxtrot. So they're the old 78 records. They're heavy, and they play very, very quickly. Yeah. So, thing of the past, but they're still playable, I guess. And next came along as the 45 records. The 45s. I love the old 45s. Yeah. 45s came out because someone records a song on there, might become a hit. And these are the things that made the hits. So I'm going to play this one for you. Actually, this is mine. My very first and very last 45 record I've ever made. Yeah. King Valley Country. Yeah. And the other side is Country Lovin'. So, yeah. That was recorded in 1984. Yeah. In Tamworth. Tamworth, of course, is the country music capital of Australia. And that's where I made my first recording adventure, in Tamworth. Yeah. Okay, all you young people who are born today, who probably would never heard of a record player. The old vinyl record player. Yep, this was the go. So I'm gonna slap this 45 record of mine, King Valley Country by Trevor Dawson. Yeah, the only one I've ever made. So you just put that on there, and you turn on that. Record players used to come in all different types, different ways, and you just put that needle over here. And let it play.
There's a place I love the best, the sunset in the west.
That's me. Back in 1984 at Tamworth, I recorded that, and that was the only 45 record I've ever made. I'm very proud of that.
Oh, the King Valley country, so country, it's the country that I love. The King Valley country, so country, and the country, so country, and I love the country.
Yeah. That's cool, eh? So that's the 45 record. That could have been a hit, but it didn't. Well, the song King Valley Country, actually, let me turn that down. And the song was actually written badly. I wrote it very badly because I tried to re-record it and I had a lot of trouble with it. So I recorded the song called King Valley Blues. Yeah. So I sort of changed the style a little bit and changed the lines a little bit to make it better. So this was my first adventure of recording at a studio. Anyway, yeah. So that was it. You reckon what was a hit? You reckon this one will be a hit? Yeah, should have been. Okay, so the 45s came out, a single 45, and also another 45 record came out. They used to have 4 tracks, 4 songs, 2 on one side and 2 on the other. We call that an EP record. I'm just showing you the Red Back on the Toilet Seat by Slim Newton. He made a very big hit with that and won a Tamworth Award for it too as well. So I got a hold of that. So that was EP, I call them EP, extended play, because they were extended play from the single. So if the two songs on the A and B weren't good enough, well, if you think it weren't good enough, wouldn't be good enough, well, you can always put 2 on the one side and 2 on the other. Yeah, so you got 4 to select. So Red Back on the Toilet Seat actually became a very, very big hit for Slim Newton, and yeah, very big hit. It was the same studio where I actually recorded my single. Yeah, King Valley Country. Yeah. And the next thing I want to show is a bigger one. I call them LPs. Long play. Yeah. This is I won't play this one because I don't want to I'll be breaching the copyrights otherwise. This is Dan Fogelberg. High Country Snows. So this is one of the collection of records I kept, in hundreds of records I've kept, and they also open up there to show photos and a biography, or some LPs would have the lyrics of the songs and things like that. So yeah, and they come out just like that. This one didn't have a sleeve with it, so they're a bit bigger. They're a 33 speed, yeah, these ones. So the 45 are the 45 speed, and these are the 33s. And the 78's 78 speed. So there you go. Yeah, the records. I've never made an LP before. I would have liked to. These days now you can, apparently. I'll tell you a little bit about that later. Now, the next thing from the LP records that came out is the humble cassette. Cassettes. Weird little boxes and a little thing that just got a couple of spools. Put it in a tape player and it'll play. It's just like same with like an LP. We got both sides. So yeah, this one is actually Shorty Ranger, from Bullock Teens to Diesels. Yeah, he was a singer, Shorty Ranger, one of the pioneers of country music, and of course he's passed away. And he grew up with Slim Dusty, of course. back in the early days, school days. It was your schoolmate. That was supposed to schoolmates then. So the next thing I want to show, after that, well, the cassettes came out, then the CDs, compact discs, yeah, came out. This one's mine, actually. Here's just the one. This is one of my collections. Here's just the one. It was a tribute to the late Jim Wesley, and because Jim was a very fine songwriter, a beautiful writer too of songs, and I recorded all these on the CD. He's just the one, and there's 16 tracks on this album, and but sooner or later this might be reissued onto what we call. Oh, that's the next thing we've got to think of is the MP3s. And the next thing are these from the CDs, from these flash drives. It's only little things. They come in all different sizes, and they go for different gigs. From 8 gig right up to 16, and you can put as many albums as you want. You can put hundreds and hundreds of albums, songs on these little discs. You just plug these into your computer, your laptop computer, or your CD player. If your CD player has a socket for a USB, they call it, you just pull that off, and that just plugs into your USB tape player. Yeah, and it'll play. Simple as that. Easy. Actually, these are my own flash drives. I've recorded these albums. These are for sale, actually. So this one, so what happened is I created my own thing. It's called Bush Ballads and Story Songs, 30 tracks. Of course, these were recorded used to be recorded on cassettes, and now they've been reissued onto this flash drive. Yeah, it's very simple. Very simple. Let's just put this back together. I keep them in their little lunch bags here, and in there's details of the songs, what's on it, and yeah, just a listing of all the songs that are on the flash drive. So, okay, so sorry about that. Battery ran out of my camera. So the Bush Ballads and Story Songs. These were actually, this is a reissue from the cassettes that I recorded. Going back between, I think it's going back to 1993 or around about, I think. And the other one is It's Good to See You Again, and Home Is Where Your Heart Is. There were 2 albums put onto this flash drive. So they're on there. And that was actually my latest, last recordings made on CD. Then the other one is Always in Our Hearts and Young at Heart. They're from the CDs of those. So they're on the flash drives. And then you got It's Good to See You Again. Oh, that's just another one. I really repeated that one. It's a doubled up. Always in Our Hearts, Young at Heart. Yeah. So they're all masked. These are all for sale. Yeah. So they range of different prices. And yeah. And you can play them anywhere. You can play them on your CD player, your computer, laptop, wherever. Wherever there's an MP3, USB facility. Yeah. So there you go. There's a bit of a tour of audio, music audio. I don't know what you call it. Records, cassettes, CDs, flash drives. What's next? Now they can get music off Spotify on your mobile phone. Just download them. These days, I can't keep up with those. But you know, the records, LP records, 45s were the best things out. They had the true quality sound, really. And actually, LP records now I come back. Yeah. Because but now you can get, well, that record player's got a needle, just what's called a stylus. And now most record players have a laser instead of the needle. It's a laser, so it identifies the grooves on your album, on your record. So that's pretty cool. So I got that record player for Christmas actually, and I never got to show you how it's played. So yeah, that's it. And those record players, actually, what we got here is a little adapter. Remember those records? They've got big holes in them. They're made in America, actually. Well, first made in America. They're using for jukeboxes, and that goes on there. That's just a little adapter. Go in there. But I haven't got any of that. I think I might have a record somewhere, a 45 record somewhere with a big hole in it, and because of course they were used for the jukeboxes. So there you go. Got me dancing. I'll see you next time. Great harmony. Peace. Bye. Have a great weekend. I can't get enough of this song, this music. Have a great weekend. I shall see you on Monday. My next upload.
All the King Valley country, so country, and it's the country that I love. The King Valley country, so country, and the country, so country.
You never know what I get up to next.
All the King Valley country, so country, and it's the country that I love.